back at it again. This time I might actually play some Watcher. I was thinking that a moment ago. Watcher is my now lowest ascension person. I actually got my defect up to 15, which is on par with my others. Alright. We'll see if we can do an elite snipe. We could probably do an elite snipe, so I'm going to take that. The only issue I have with elite sniping is it kind of gives you less chances to get cards early on. But I mean, a free elite's pretty late. Mental Fortress is nice. Take it. Oh, lose the max health. Tungsten Rod would be nice. Tungsten Rod would be really nice. Wheel kick. Wheel kick is some much needed damage. Get a strike out of here. Sure. I've been getting that event early a lot. I honestly prefer it after I've done like an elite or something. I need that extra health. There's a high chance this doesn't hurt us. It'd be pretty funny if I just drew really bad and had to take like 20 damage to the face. No, I do not. Ornamental Fan is really, really good. Holt is also really, really good. Take a Holt here. Definitely a case for the Retain Wrath. I honestly forget what it's called. Wheel Kick and Eruption are both good. I think Eruptioning on our Wheel Kick turn is a pretty good turn. Or would make for a pretty good turn. Double Elite Snipe is actually kind of awesome. Mob Ink is nice. Mob Ink is really nice. Sanctity. I like Sanctity. Tranquility is also nice. I'm gonna take Sanctity. Whetstone. Getting both strikes kind of sucks, but that's alright. Wheel Kick seems pretty good here. I think we're on a good course to do a lot of damage. I'll Vigilance here, because I think next turn we can kill this guy with Wrath. It's been so long since I've played the Watcher. Feels pretty good though. Rushdown and Wallop are both good. But I think Rushdown sounds a little better. I think next turn we'll probably go into Wrath and kill this guy. Yep, we kill him with a strike next turn. Does her staff change based on what form she's in? I don't think I've ever noticed that. Protect is really nice. So it's Cut Through Fate, but I've taken a lot of draw cards. Take Protect. It looks like her staff does actually change. I've never noticed that. I want to check what it looks like in Calm in a moment. Man. I kind of need the Fat Gremlin dead. I'll take... Okay. Probably just gonna defend then. That's pretty fine. I was hoping it would give me enough to kill this guy, but it's kind of fine because it gave me enough to just block everything. So, how is everyone doing tonight? I'm doing pretty dang good. Actually, making that miracle cost 2 actually really sucks. I don't want to keep blocking, but I guess I will. Like, I really think I should get a strike off on this dude, but I want to wait till a turn where I can fully kill him, so I'm not just taking a bunch of damage. Eruption. Sure, we'll eruption, if not only because we can just vigilance to get back there. I'm gonna get to rush down and, I guess, get a little bit of damage, full block. Not too awful. It's been a while since I've had this fight. Yeah, we gotta get some damage off there. This is a fine turn for Protect. So I think the issue I'm running into, I think my strikes are a 3 cost, a 2 cost, and then there's only one 1 cost strike. Where's my eruption? Okay, it's still in there. And my wheel kick. It feels like so long since I've seen either of them. Man, Miracle being so expensive really just sucks. It's fine though. Taking 2 damage isn't the worst. Not too awesome. I should probably do a Watcher Divinity deck soon, just because it sounds cool. Simmering Fury I like a lot. Flurry of Blows is just good though. I feel like right now we're building a lot on like switching stances. Not bad. Other than the fact we kind of want to get this guy out quick. We kill him if we draw Eruption and Wheel in the same turn. That's what I was about to say. Sands of Time is really good. Take Sands of Time. 6 block is kind of wild. Fully upgrade. Bad. Well, Flurry was. Rush down being 0 energy is probably the best thing here, since right now we are in a little bit of an energy deficit. This guy's kind of nice as the Watcher, because you can enter Wrath without having to worry as much. Because I've got 2 turns where I can be in Wrath without having to worry much. Next turn I have to get out of Wrath. I actually don't think I can. The next turn we're just gonna go for... We're gonna draw the wheel kick. Okay. Almost killed myself there. Actually, Distilled Chaos just wins us the fight. Alright. That went from being very bad to very good. I guess not using Distilled Chaos would have been awesome, but it's kind of a small price to pay. There we go. I forgot to check what the staff looks like in Calm. I don't. These kind of all suck, honestly. Devotion feels like the best one here. Because these just kind of suck really bad. An Alpha and Beta deck could be fun. I'll do it, not because Alpha is good, but because it could just be really fun. We got our just chaos back. So we just kind of want draw. If we're gonna fully lean into alpha. That. Yeah, we want to get a shop. We want to get a few shops even for certain removes. We'll go risky. I like playing risky on the Watcher because honestly, Watcher feels way too powerful. Not a great turn to draw Eruption. And I really wanted it off too. I almost debated using the block potion and just getting it off. Do we want to get some damage off? Some petty damage? No, I don't think 9 damage is going to be the difference between a kill or a not kill. I think between Sands of Time and Eruption and Wheel Kick, we can hopefully deal with this. Alpha's not going to do much. Wheel Kick will do fine. We'll play that so we don't end up drawing it again. We can definitely kill one if we get Eruption. Even if we don't, it's probably somewhat likely. That's alright. One escaping isn't the biggest deal in the world. We have a lot of money anyways. The Mr. Beast challenge. Start with $1 million. How many Sands of Time? Is this too many Sands of Times? Ah, Sands of Time is kinda awesome, honestly. Anchor is really good. I like Study. I also don't mind Madness. We'll get rid of another attack. And then I think we'll take Study. And then we'll go for another remove in an elite fight. So you have to get decently far, and it's alpha, then it's beta, and then you get omega. Yeah. I mean, omega is the good one. Yeah, and it goes into your draw pile. It's not so bad. I know it's not good, but it's kind of fun. Does it go to the bottom or something? Because, damn. Yeah, we have an insight in there. Just had to check that real quick. Yeah. The next turn we kinda win. Kinda. We start doing 50 at the end of each turn. Yeah, that hurts. I'm gonna take the big 18. We need an energy relic and then we'll just really clean up draw, I guess. Actually, that works right there. Sands of Time. I like Sands of Time because they aren't gonna dilute our draw. I could cut through Fate. So I kind of want to commit to the alpha build. Is the Watcher an alpha male? That would be an interesting video title, to say the least. Probably not catchy enough. But it's definitely a video title of all time. I actually think we lose this combat, right? Maybe not. Maybe if we stop focusing on Alpha, then maybe we can. Rush down. Vigilant. This is rough. Yeah, we lose here, right? Well, maybe Eruption can stop us from losing. We don't have any way to leave Eruption. Shoot, I misplayed there. Absolutely huge misplay. Yeah, that's alright. I don't think we're getting out of this one. Because even if we drew, like, Wheel Kick, it wouldn't do it for us. Sorry. No. That's alright. I feel like I've been reintroduced to the Watcher now. I'm starting to remember. Rare card to obtain sounds kind of awesome. All of these are fun. Judgment's so good early. Early on, Judgment sounds really fun. Ragnarok is also just awesome. So that's 25. We'll take Judgment because I think it's going to set us up for an absolutely crazy Act 1. Just take as many elites as possible. I actually probably should have looked at the path and realized that the most elites we can take is 3. But that's alright. We can take a lot of enemies too, and so I just think it's going to give us a really good start. This is honestly going to be our worst turn, because he's almost within Judgment range. Normality is a really bad curse. It's not so bad with low energy, though. I guess I'd rather have it early on than not. That's awesome. Sash Whip doesn't ever really feel bad. You're already within Judgment. Not quite, but close. If it was upgraded, maybe. Usually I don't quite like Judgment, but it's honestly kind of awesome. Is that worth? Could be worth. I'll kind of build around a Divinity deck. See if we can at least. One Judgment and this is gone. I guess Judgment. No, it doesn't struggle against AoE. It's a free kill. Guaranteed kill with that. Bowling Bash is kind of awesome. Silva's kind of not awesome, right? Not really. Bowling Bash is pretty good. I like Bowling Bash. This is fun. Taking a full 1 damage, oh no. We'll weaken this guy, because I think we're just going to judge this dude next turn. And then we just have to deal with this guy. Oh shoot. Order. Could have bowling bashed and done more there. Could have killed him this turn, actually. It's not worth it, but I totally could have killed him. Man, that sucks. There we go. Did you guys watch the new Mr. Beast video? It was kind of fire. I mean, it's Mr. Beast video. They're always kind of fire, but like, it was pretty cool. I kind of wish Charlie got farther, but when I watched Ludwig's video, he kind of explained that Charlie didn't necessarily want to, which is fair, honestly. I don't know. If I went 24 hours without a shower, I'd probably... That's still a thing that I think would always hold me back on doing like a Mr. Beast video. Is like, I want my showers, man. If I don't get a shower every day, I get grumpy. Really grumpy. Anyways, I should actually probably select some stuff. Inner Beast is good. There we go. Empty Fist is awesome. It was cool Ludwig got so far. And it was really interesting hearing him just talk about the YouTubers and stuff. Play that. Empty Fist is like... This isn't the greatest turn to use it. But I think it's fine that we do use it here. I just want to get him within judgment range before he kills me. Let's draw some more cards. Now we just gotta draw judgment, and then we win. Or, Hey Daisy. We're good to block this. What's your favorite Mr. Beast video? Honestly, the most recent one was pretty dang good. Omniscience is fun. Wallop is also good. Take an Omniscience, but I'll have to upgrade it soon. Hey Daisy. Transform just a normal attack. Another Omniscience. So we might be going for an Omniscience deck now. Help, I can't stop building Omniscience decks. Choose a bracelet's alright. Tungsten Rod is nice to have, honestly. I'm pretty happy about that. Right now we don't have anything crazy to Omniscience. Kinda wish I took that Ragnarok, because that would be awesome. This guy's honestly pretty fine. I'll just let this one go. What are we gonna Omniscience? I guess we can just get rid of some cards we don't want, honestly. This is a good turn to not Omniscience, though. As cool as Omniscience would be there, we'll wait. Yeah, just gonna once again play the waiting game here. It shouldn't be too hard to draw. We might just die. We might actually just die. Hold on, let me cook. Oh, my cat will not stop crawling everywhere. And she's right back. What can you do? What sucks is I think next turn we're gonna draw both of our omnisciences, and yeah, this is bad. It's really bad, honestly. We didn't, but it doesn't much matter. We can still win this. Sure, I'll play this. It doesn't much matter. So we won. But it makes me feel a lot less confident in what we're doing. Spirit Shield's interesting. Go for Prey. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. These guys are honestly best case scenario. They should be pretty easy to judge. The bowling sound effect's awesome. I honestly think the Watcher probably has the easiest time with these guys, because it's really easy to go into Wrath and pick one off. The worst fight for the Watcher might be just Gremlin Knob. He's the worst fight for a lot of people. Well, for a lot of classes, honestly. Let's go for... Should have Eruption first, probably. Play some of that. Okay. Then we'll defend. Ambrosia is wild. Honestly, I was convinced that this event was only for Lavagulin. I was pretty certain you could only draw him in this one. That is clearly not the case, though. I guess it's just luck, but I've always gotten Lavagulin on this fight. Because usually I thought it was just an awake Lavagulin, and that was like the challenge of it, is you have to best, you know, an awake Lavagulin. This is fine, because we actually go into Divinity next turn. Well, it's very likely we go into Divinity next turn. We don't go into Divinity next turn. We still go into Divinity next turn. That was super order, and I kind of hate myself for that. Had to be done, though. That was just a bad turn, honestly. There we go. Crush Joints is interesting. Foresight's not awful. We'll take a Crush Joints. We really need something to play our Omnisciences off of. Omniscience turn 1. Omniscience turn 1's good, it's just what do we want to use it on? Give me Divinity instantly, right? Okay, yeah, that's what we use our Omnisciences on. That's really good. Protect is good, I feel like. Not mind to protect. I'm gonna heal here. Feeling a bit wounded. Two Omnisciences. Oh, I don't know if I can even say that word anymore. It feels very weird to get an Act 1 is what I'm trying to say. Because usually you grab it when you have like really good cards you want to play. Mostly like Ragnarok or something. Not too much what I wanted, honestly. I'll still play around it. Probably just play our block cards, honestly. And a Sash Whip. Start to head into Divinity. There was definitely a world he played Judgment there, because it's kind of a dead draw. Not even kind of, it is a dead draw. There we go. Empty Fist is so good, it's not even funny. Crush Joints is not really the play here. We're just gonna eat this. Losing with 2 Omniscience is gonna feel so bad. It's gonna feel really bad. We might still be able to finagle a win here. We really don't want to go into Divinity this turn. But our only 2 ways to go into Divinity were right there. I guess it's alright. Give me Divinity. Guess not. Fair enough. Next turn is a turn I could go in Divinity. Doesn't seem so great though. No, it's not too great, honestly. This is a bit rough. I'm down to go into Divinity this turn. Pretty big damage. We're fine taking that. So I think we've lost. That's alright. I still feel like I'm getting back into Watcher. I've got my other characters to where I feel mostly confident with them. It's just been too long with the Watcher. Transformer card is always strong. Take that. Consecrate's not honestly bad. I like taking Consecrate quite a bit. Ooh, that's a lot of campfires, not a lot of elites. That's a lot of elites, not a lot of campfires. We can take an optional campfire through here. If we can take 4 elites, that sounds awesome. If we can't, that's fair. If there's any character I feel like can, though, it'll be the Watcher. I hate how I have to ask myself if I had lethal there, because I could have done like 30 damage to him. I think this will be our worst turn we're gonna have. I think we'll have him dead. What do you guys think about Watcher Boss Relic swap? Watcher's honestly probably the character I Boss Relic swap on the most. Maybe the Ironclad. I don't mind Boss Relic swapping on the Ironclad. Last time I did that, I got Calling Bell though. That sucked. It was really bad. Like a Halt. I really like Halt. Pretty neat. Miracle is so good. Because, like, right there, now they can't curl up. So if I draw 3 strikes, game's over. If I draw Consecrate, game's also pretty much over. I'll just draw Eruption and Consecrate. Pulling Bash is tempting. We already have Consecrate, though. Of course, it's okay. I actually like Foresight quite a bit. Really helps set your turns up. This guy is not too bad. This guy's actually one of my favorites to fight. He just doesn't feel too bad. So we're gonna deal 9 plus 24. It's like almost worth it. I'm not going to do it though. I'm not going to play Foresight there. Even though it could, I think he's dead next turn. I'm almost certain he is. There we go. The Soul Chaos is kind of awesome. Flurry of Blows just feels great. Slime Goo. Ice Cream? That's awesome! Ori. I honestly like Ori. It feels strong. So what are we running again? Mostly just Flurry of Blows. Tranquility would be good. Another Flurry of Blows. Grab a Mental Fortress. Real Kick. Cut Through Fate is nice. We already took Empty Fist, so I don't need to take Empty Body. Sash Whip isn't bad with a weak effect. Nirvana is not bad. Take a Tranquility. I think we'll take 1 Campfire and go for the rest of the elites. So probably just Wheel Kick. Maybe Eruption, actually. Probably Eruption. It's feeling like an Eruption. I'm always hesitant to upgrade the Retain cards that just reduce their value by 1 energy, because it feels like a pretty decent chance. I don't really want to be Fro. It feels like a decent chance you'll get Establishment. And if you get Establishment, then it's kind of pointless. Plus, Miracle helps you get them off anyways. Cut Through Fate. Vigilance is tempting. We'll play a Vigilance here. Kinda wanted to like Vigilance Empty Fist, but didn't quite happen. I have to remember I have Ice Cream. Guys, Ice Cream plus Diva Form? Crazy combination. No, it's not that crazy. We want both of those strikes. Killing that guy is quite valuable. Almost a kill. Would have been awesome. Okay, extra skills here. Awesome. I could take another Flurry of Blows, honestly. I don't think I can take more than that. This is going to be risky, though. We need to draw, like, both of our Flurry of Blows. We didn't draw both of our Flurry of Blows. Yet. So we're just going to have really good next turn. Okay. Flurry of Blows, Eruption, Flurry of Blows, Strike, Consecrate, Alt, Distilled Chaos. Really nice order, honestly, with that. Such a nice order that we literally just win. Sure, it's fine. Got our Distilled Chaos back. We don't need another Consecrate. Protect is honestly really good. Then I think we can take that other elite. Ink Bottle is awesome. I used to not like it as much as I do now. Now it just feels really good. Not a great turn, but we drew our Tranquility and got our Cinder's Bane out of the deck. So I'm not disappointed on that turn. Oh yeah, Ice Cream. I would have liked our Flurry of Blows out here. I want to defend this turn. There we go. Average Watcher gameplay. I didn't have to focus on blocking or attacking. I just did both. Yeah, me personally, I love to just block and defend this background. I swear, most characters I can't even block or defend against this guy effectively. Watcher's just kind of like, I think I'll do both. Might give both a try. Wheel Kick is probably not right now. Actually, no, I can skip out the Vigilance. So we'll do this. Go for that. Wheel Kick, Empty Fist. Duality. Have I seen that before? I don't like Conjureblade, honestly. I think Conjureblade sucks. It can be a win condition, actually. I like to see Reality quite a bit. Shop feels valuable. Yeah, I'll fight these guys. These guys aren't so bad. Set up for a huge next turn. Yeah, this is gonna suck. So when I said these guys weren't so bad, I was mostly just memeing. Promise. Actually, Duality is going really hard here. Guys, I just got a free Dexterity potion with that. Okay, Duality might be the best relic in the game. With Flurry of Blows, this feels absolutely wild. I know it's a Watcher-only relic, but I genuinely don't ever remember having this. But I'm gonna remember it now because this thing feels unfair. This thing does not feel fair. Ice Cream doing some work in here. Odd Mushroom. Not too handy, but Empty Fist is tempting. I'm gonna take Crescendo though. Tori would be awesome. Do we have any crazy exhaust cards? Not really. I don't mind Lake Water. Another Flurry of Blows. I'm gonna do it. Kinda sold. I think a 3 Flurry of Blows is too many. I meant 4. 4. I never get a good face from this guy. Don't think I've gotten the caca face, and that's it. You guys kind of suck. Play some Distilled Chaos, see what happens. Pretty satisfied with that Distilled Chaos. Yeah, it does. It has like an animation. I have never noticed that. That's really cool, I guess. Oops, that was my Tranquility. That sucks. I thought it was just another block. I was just looking at their colors. And I kind of zoned out. Can we kill this guy this turn? So we'll do 4 damage, and we'll do another 4 damage, 8 damage. No, we're gonna attack so many times, I don't think that... Actually, we might be able to kill this guy. Oh, I forgot we had so many of these. Okay, yeah, we can kill this guy. 8 dexterity is wild. If we get orange pellets, we have 1. Has anyone ever had an orange pellets duality? I mean, I'm sure someone has had it, but like, have any of you guys had an orange pellets duality run? Because it seems like it would be absolutely ludicrous. Tomorrow is pretty cool. So I might just take every flurry of blows I see and see how well it goes. Crescendo is tempting. Probably take a Mental Fortress though. Give me my flurry of blows. No flurry of blows? It's kind of crazy. We should have played Empty Fist and then, actually, we were just conserving energy with our ice cream. Ice cream makes my mistakes feel so much better. But it does that in real life too, honestly. We can cook something special up here, honestly. It's not quite the turn I wanted to use all those, but I don't think it's too bad. How much would I regret doing this? I really need this protect. So I want to kind of go hard here. Oops. Super order. Kind of suck. Let's play Defend. A Mental Fortress. I'm going to take some damage here. That's alright. Duality is going crazy here. I'm going to be so mad if I lose this just because I got greedy. Flurry of Blows is nice here. It's not what we need quite right now. We need some kind of crazy block here. That was order, because dexterity. We need 32. This is 32 exactly. Next turn we need out of this stance, though. Ink Bottle helps. So we can get out of this stance. Man, wait, we're on Wrath, though. No, let me cook. Let me cook. Let me cook. Yeah, let me cook. Let me cook. Let me cook. Maybe I don't want out of this stance as bad as I thought I wanted out of this stance. No, the stance is kind of awesome, I think. I feel like this boss is really easy for the Watcher because they can activate burst turns a lot more effectively. So we can just keep outrunning Cinder's Bane. Do a little bit of ignoring. Keep it as it is. Thorns into me as well. Okay, this guy, because this guy is almost the only guy who has thorns. Kinda sucks for the Watcher. Nope, we'll keep saving our energy up. Next turn we wanna... Next one we're fine. We have Protect. Don't really need Consecrate, and I only need one Defend. Might just Flurry of Blows. Kind of angry with it. Flurry of Blows is so wild, man. Especially because that just gave me 8 Dexterity. Genuinely, with Orange Pellets, this run will be over. This run will be crazy. You know, you can just discard Flurry of Blows with this and not even have it count against your draw, I just realized. So now it's discarded. No, I don't want to do that, but I could. Flurry of Blows is so good. I used to super underestimate it. Now I probably overestimate it considering I've taken so many. We can kill this guy. We're in Mantra now. There we go. It gets kind of hard with Mantra too. There's no deck Flurry of Blows, doesn't do. Establishment. Establishment feels really good. Yeah, innate. Omniscience. Omniscience won't really do much for us other than play our powers. Playing Mental Fortress twice would be nice. We're taking Establishment though. Sozu's probably one of my favorite energy relics. Mostly because I undervalue potions. Runic Dome isn't so bad. I just like Sozu more. We can take some more elites. Maybe even take some chops. Keep this deck feeling nice and small. I like smaller decks on the Watcher. I bet the Watcher likes smaller decks. I mean decks. Decks. I said decks. Wheel Kick doesn't feel too hard here. Flurry of Blows, Consecrate, Cut Their Fate. I want that Crescendo. Can we afford the Crescendo? We'll take another Crescendo. Doesn't really hurt us here, honestly. This is the play here. Actually, it kind of wasn't the play there. It's alright though. Oh, we'll block more. It's alright. Watcher you can make a misplays on. Plus, I've got a kind of insane relic set up. All of those feel great. Yeah. We'll play that. There's probably definitely a world where Protect was the option there. Alright though. What do you think has the funniest AA art? I mean, not AI art, oh my god. The funniest beta art. My bad. Bro, AI art is wild to say there. Guys, I think Slay the Spire actually used AI art. No, it definitely did not. The art is pretty dang clean. And AI wasn't a thing back then. I can't believe I said that, man. Oh, I should have looked at Ink Bottle. I changed my mind. Ink Bottle is actually probably the worst relic in the game. Yeah, Ink Bottle is probably the worst relic in the game. I feel like there's a really bad relic when— oh, Boot. Boot sucks. Like, isn't there a really bad relic that's universally agreed upon to be awful? Yeah, the Boot. Protect feels good. Especially with our establishment. This feels fun. Save our energy a little bit. Yeah, there, Daisy. Play a cut through fate. We probably don't want to crescendo this turn. I do want to draw it though. Hulk was kind of wild with all this dexterity. This is still probably our worst turn. Because soon we're going to start getting our safeties and protects up. Like right now. Or we'll just kill him, actually. Mostly did that to get my dexterity up. We have block here. Go ahead and play Foresight. Honestly, this is fine. I love the feeling of just playing a bunch of cards and watching them all go out. Just Lucky is kind of awesome. Nirvana's not bad. Just Lucky is good because we're getting so much dexterity. Strength 1 isn't awful. Weave is okay. Probably just a card removal. Remove a strike. Probably save up. Regal Pillow isn't bad. I don't mind Regal Pillow. It's mostly just preferred to get from bosses though. Establishment turn 1's kind of awesome. I value Protect on a later turn. And we can save up our ice creams. We'll start playing a little bit of aggressive. Empty Fist is pretty good. We'll enter this. Yep, we'll Empty Fist because it kills this guy. Alright. Pretty not awful turn, I'd say. I wonder. I was just curious if there was a world we got like not minimalist, whatever the common achievement is for just using all common cards. It isn't really a world. I'm sure we could try to slim our deck down into doing something like that, but it doesn't seem that likely. I can afford to crescendo here. Yeah, I can really afford to crescendo here. We'll go ahead and play our safety. We have a lot of dazed in there. And we're just going to keep avoiding them. We need out of this stance. Like... Funny thing is, we don't even need that out of the stance. Because duality is actually crazy. Honestly, Watcher might have some of my favorite personal relics because of this. Defect obviously also feels great. That's a win. Ironclad probably has some of my least favorite. Actually, maybe Silent. As much as I love the Silent, most of hers feel very insubstantial. I forgot I had Sozu, and I just tossed away a potion. Just Lucky is still good. Sands of Time doesn't feel that crazy on this deck. More Tranquilities. Another tranquility. Oh no, this fight's rough. Good thing is, we're the Watcher. Probably don't want Halt next turn. That's fine. We can take 4 damage here. Oh yeah, he's attacked too. Lizard burned. That's okay. Kinda want to be a bit careful here. Not super ideal, but it's alright. Flurry of Blows is good, and Vigilance is good. How many Flurry of Blows we got in there? None? That means there's a good chance we draw Flurry of Blows with this. Still not? Alright. I'll just force Flurry of Blows then. Absolutely shatter him. Alright, I'll just kill him, I guess. If you so oblige, then I guess I can kill him. Flurry of Blows is so good. Wallop is pretty good. Not that crazy though, I don't feel like. I'm down to take another Just Lucky though. Oh, I'll fight another leap. Book of Stabbing. I don't like Book of Stabbing very much. Book of Stabbing makes me just really sad inside. Alright. No, we want that. We'll take that. Can take 4 damage and a wound. This sucks. Like, it just undeniably really sucks. Super sucks even. That's alright, we're setting up for a good Flurry of Blow turn. This is, I think, our Flurry of Blow turn. Start with Vigilance. And then you go into Eruption. And then you Tranquility. The amount of times we're going to be proccing Ink Bottle is crazy. Alright, do you want to go into that? And then... oh yeah, we'll go into Wrath and then exit with that. Time Eater would kill this deck. Might need to start preparing for Time Eater. I don't think Time Eater would appreciate our shenanigans. How much dexterity did I have there? I'll have to check back in a moment because I'm genuinely curious. Must have been at least like 20, right? We don't really do that. There we go. Ancient T-set's good. I don't mind it. Omniscience is kind of wild. Mental Fortress Omniscience would be nice. But I don't know. Because, like, at that point, why don't you just get 2 Mental Fortresses? Like, I get you kind of save. I don't think we take Omniscience here, honestly. I mean, you could use it to, like, play a Protect. The fact that it exhausts kind of sucks. I feel like we're chill. I feel like we take another Crescendo, though. Because saving those is so crazy. I'm reading that. Okay. Necronomicon, huh? We have a Wheel Kick, right? It's good with Wheel Kick. The rest of our deck, it doesn't synergize with at all. You suckers chose the wrong person. I am never in the mood to play with your games. So, I don't think we can kill Bear turn 1. I actually do think we can kill Bear turn 1. Kind of crazy thing. This will do 30 damage. This will do another 8 damage. I'm in 16 damage. 30, 16. Yeah, we can kill Bear. Turn 1. That sounds fair. Is there no peace for Bear? I mean, I like to kill Romeo. Generally, my strategy for these guys, if you can kill Bear turn 1, it's really worth it. If you can't kill Bear turn 1, probably focus down Romeo. There might be a niche case where you go for Pointy, though. Pointy is way more vulnerable to weak, and he just does less damage on average. Although I guess if you for some reason have like a bunch of attacks and you know you can deal with these two super easy, you just don't want to take Pointy's damage, obviously that would be a case where he wouldn't be so bad to target. The Watcher didn't really struggle with any guys, though. No, that was insanely easy. Red Mask is pretty awesome. Just lucky, I don't feel like we can take much more of. We will not. I like Mercury Hourglass, but if I get Kunai or something, Kunai or Shuriken next time, I'm going to be really angry. Establishment is probably the upgrade here. Take another shot. Bag of Marbles feels great. I really like Reach Heaven through Violence. What do you guys think about Reach Heaven through Violence? Finesse also feels wild. Take Bag of Marbles, and then I think probably a remove. Feeling a bit more consistent would be nice. What if the only attack in my deck was Flurry of Blows? That would be a fun one. Easy, but fun. Bag of Marbles and Red Mask feels good because it strips of statuses. Not that we apply much, so maybe not. We'll take a Deceive Reality. Oh, we're good. Let's see. Not an awful turn, honestly. We need to make sure we aren't taking too many retained cards. I mean, at worst, you just play them, but still. Then you Empty Fist here. Don't really need that defense. We're kind of stocked on defense. Then you defend. Protect. So we did actually want that defend. I mostly wanted to play hard to get with the defend, you know? Oh, we're fighting. I don't fight him too often, but I don't think he'll be too bad for this. So we want to Wheel Kick while we're in Wrath. Unfortunately, we can't draw many of our Flurry of Blows. We actually want to wait a moment to do that. We want to start going off with our Flurry of Blows, and then we'll Will Kick. Because if we Will Kick right now, it'll play twice, and it'll draw us into a new deck. Which is bad. Now we can Will Kick. Yeah, we don't kill here. What are you guys' favorite book? I think I might have asked that in a previous stream, but it's still fun. Yep, looks like a good turn to me. Necronomicon's probably my favorite. I wouldn't say it's the best, though. I forget in Tridion and Nilri's Codex, but I think I like Nilri's Codex a bit more. But I might have to remind myself on what they do. There we go. Study doesn't feel awful. Insight. Feels like we're just making ourselves worse against Time Meter unnecessarily, though, if we do that. Tranquility isn't worth it. We've got enough Tranquilities and stuff. Maybe if we had infinite deckhand size. Mental Fortress is good here. Establishment and Foresight. We got a lot of our powers off, but I would have kind of liked to kill some more guys. Feeling kind of bloodthirsty today. He didn't attack, which is good. We'll take our Protect. We don't want it that bad, though. Wheel Kick is super awesome here. That was a pretty good turn. Might upgrade our Wheel Kick, because 80 damage is kind of nutty. Don't really need that Ascender's Bane in my life right now. I think we could just kill. But I'm fine spinning a little longer to mess with these guys. Next turn we can just Empty Fist our way out of this stance, get some extra energy probably. I feel like that was our last turn to get a really good Flurry of Blows in. I feel like we could use another Flurry of Blows, honestly. So we want him dead next turn. We can have him dead next turn. Ceramic Fish, not my favorite. Foreign Influence is fun, but not what we're going for. Fear No Evil is really good. I really like Fear No Evil. You're okay. I'm not really lacking anything. I'd kind of like to smith here. Resting might be a necessity, though. I'll rest a little bit. I want to play it safe. I don't feel like we too much need the power of an upgrade here. And I feel like a rest will do nicely. Consecrate's unlikely to be useful, but it'd still be useful. Ancient Tea Set's nice. Usually it's kind of mid because it's just so much energy. But with Ice Cream, it makes me feel so crazy. Probably want to kill these, huh? Let's see, let's see. Do a cut through fate. I don't want that mental fortress, so I don't have to worry about blocking this turn. Do some fear no evils. Maybe an empty fist in there even. Might even vigilance in here. God, 19 dexterity. Orange Palace would go crazy here. Yeah, we'll just prepare to destroy this dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we probably want to play one of these, huh? Player protect. Feels a bit risky doing that, because I feel like maybe one of these would be the play. I don't really want to take a bunch of damage. That's alright. Probably could have gotten rid of Flurry of Blows actually there. That's alright. That was order for sure. His big attack is what I'm worried about. So we can just get rid of our Flurry of Blows. Save Reality I wanna kinda play with. Next turn is a good blocking turn. Next turn's a very safe blocking turn. All of those feel awesome. We can full block the... Might actually do this just for some safety. Not the safety card, but just some actual good old-fashioned gain 100 dexterity and mental fortress. Looks about good to me. It'd be cool if there was an enemy who could use some orbs against you. I know in the Downfall mod you can fight the defect. I should play the Downfall mod on stream. Actually, Vigilance isn't too crazy here. I haven't actually done too much damage. It's pretty good. Hear me out here. Draw again. Get my eruption back. Really would have been better if we had more of our Flurry of Blows, but I'm still pretty satisfied with that. Does extra need attacker buff? I kind of forgot. Oh, that's Fear no evil. Fear no evil is truly godsend. Should be dead next turn as long as I don't play stupidly. Even if he has it, next turn's a free turn. I believe he just buffs his strength up. Oh, I could have protected a little more of that. I just didn't notice. I'm so used to having infinite block. That was super order, but it doesn't even matter. Volt is free. Not really a situation except Time Meteor where Bolt is bad. I feel like there's a lot of cards that are, like, never bad, except Time Meteor. Adrenaline is one of those. Snake Eye isn't crazy. Coffee Dripper, like, we don't need energy that much. So I guess I'll take Black Star. I hate taking Black Star in this act, but I guess it's kind of worth seeing it in the Act 4. Do we need any burning elites? How many elites can we go for here? 2 looks like the max. Yep, 2 is going to be our maximum. We'll get some removes in here though. I guess it's fun. It's so weird only playing like 4 or 5 cards after having such a crazy turn like that. Or crazy turns like that. Bolt's gonna alright. Foresight Sandy, I guess. Might as well just bolt. Are there any? Nah, never mind. I was gonna ask something pretty stupid. Alright. This could just be a win, right? I guess our main worry is the Spikers. Spiker is such a stupid name. I want to try to do some damage to him. Ice cream is so crazy. I wonder how iffy this run would have been without it. Play another protect. Throw a Ponson crate. We can't really just beat the hell out of him, can we? Like, we could definitely kill him, but we'd end up taking more damage than it's worth. It's alright, I guess. Not that he's gonna get much better. Shoot, man. Just got a lot worse, actually. Oh, no, never mind. That was dumb. I forgot I had Mental Fortress. I could have just changed stances to get a bunch of block. Oh well. This guy really sucks. Oh. Every attack is so not worth it. We'll just kill him here. I don't want to risk another awful turn. And taking 3 damage is worth it. Oh, I don't really need anything in there. I really like what our deck is doing. We aren't fighting Time Meter, right? Of course we are. Why did I even ask? I knew it. I swear, I get the fucking worst bosses for me every single time. Eruption's kind of not great here. We'll protect. Eruption just became much more viable. Not really, though. We didn't have the energy. I guess we could have miracled. Oh well. I probably should have. Because we only really struggle with energy early on, and then we'll have some downtime turns to build up ice cream. Empty Fist isn't too bad. We'll take it. Well, it works with ice cream too, huh? It's kind of awesome. Get a Cinder's Bane out of here. Oh wait, I can actually discard that. I should have discarded that. And I can just draw it right there. That kind of sucks. Oh well. They're probably dead next turn. We have enough form changes. Well, stance changes. Oh, we can actually discard Flurry of Blows here. Probably don't want to wheel kick right now. Now we're good to wheel kick, I feel like. Yep. Awesome. Empty Mind could be kind of awesome. Windmill Strike is also just good. Time Eater is really going to punish us. I'd take another Flurry of Blows. If I can still afford it after this, I'll take it. Just because I want to say I took every Flurry of Blows I can find. Defends are the worst we have, right? Darn it. I'm gonna be able to say that I took every Flurry of Blows in this dang game. Oh, I'm gonna have such bad turns with Flurry of Blows. I can probably just start discarding them with whatever. Oops. Almost forgot about that Flurry of Blows. That's rough. Interesting. Yeah, just gonna block here. We aren't gonna full block by any means, but still. It's something. Empty Fist, we kind of still want. Go ahead and play it. No, we'll vote. We should have Mental Fortress there first, but oh well. Consecrate's also not great. I can see a world where we get rid of Consecrate. Protect's pretty good. We have enough Protects, I feel like. Yeah, I'll just lose max health. Start snagging some upgrades. Volt would be nice. I feel like this will be important for not drawing into a bunch of stuff that we don't want to draw into. This guy's gonna be uber easy mode. Too many Flurry of Blows. Oh, man, I suddenly just got really tired all of a sudden. That's alright. No need to play anything else. What do you guys think the worst curse in the game is? Probably normality, right? I don't know, you're stuck with a Cinder's Bane so often. I don't actually mind a Cinder's Bane, it's not the worst. But maybe I've just gotten too used to it. Play some Eruption. Yeah, I feel like we just blocked her. I want to save these because the bigger turn we can have, the more slow is going to impact them. And if we can get them to like 30 slow or something crazy, we have a really good turn. In fact, I'm starting to think this is our really good turn. And it feels like a really good turn. Go ahead and do that. Play all these. Go back into Wrath. I think there was a slightly better order there if we had went into Calm again. That's alright. Yeah, this is kind of cool. Back into here. Empty mind it. They just keep doing more and more damage. Man, imagine shuriken on this. It would feel so good. Yeah, we just kill him here. Yeah, I knew it wouldn't be an issue. Frozen Egg's awesome. Bit too early, though. No, I'm kind of good. Third Eye's not bad. I don't mind a Third Eye plus. Scry 5 is just such a huge number to scry. Quit my Volt. Take that path. Question card's not great. I really was hoping for a kunai or something fun. Nunchaku would also be pretty good here. See, Reality's pretty good. Alright, this is fine. Not anything too crazy, but it's fine. This can't go crazy, unfortunately. But we can at least start getting rid of some of these. Next turn we can go really good. Next turn can be a very good turn. What's your favorite Watcher deck archetype? I really like Pressure Point decks. I've made one work once, total of one whole time. I really wish there was more Pressure Point support. I don't understand why there's one card. One card. It's such a cool effect. I mean, it's kind of like Poison. Anyways, I'll stop yapping, get clapping. Just discard both of those. That's awesome. We'll play an Empty Mind. Guys, I think we're going infinite. This is crazy. Get really mad here. This deck could probably go infinite, honestly. Flurry of Blows is actually crazy. I've never had a Flurry of Blows deck quite like this, though, where I have this many flurry of blows. Mostly because block usually becomes your issue. Granted, duality is making that not the case. Dead Branch isn't so good here, right? Now that I think about it, Dead Branch feels like a really bad relic. Like, on some decks it's obviously just busted fasting. Hey there. Hey there, fasting. What do we want to upgrade? Vigilance? Man. Cut through fate? Well, I just recall for now. Make sure our last upgrade's super useful. Wonder how many fastings this deck could afford. Probably a lot. Most of our block comes from... Sorry, I was thinking right there. You could literally see the gears turning in my head, as I thought. Most of our blocking comes from just free establishment. So I think you could afford 2 whole fastings. This kinda sucks. It's alright though. Oh, that was order. That's alright. Had to use our mental fortress to block a little bit. Not too big of a deal. Consecrate sucks. Wheel Cook is great, honestly. Wheel Cook Vault feels like what we want. Center Eruption. So kind of crazy. Wheel Cook them a few times. Maybe even cut their fate. I've been trying to draw fasting. I really have. We'll just continue on to the next turn. No fasting here. There it is. That sucks though. It doesn't actually suck that much. Sometimes I forget to look at their HP. Simmering Fury is kind of good. Not right now though. Maybe another time. Man, a membership card? Another Mental Fortress doesn't sound so bad. Purity is okay. Nah, it feels pretty... I guess I'll take a Mental Fortress just so the heart claps me a bit less. I feel pretty confident we're getting to the heart. Time Meter's probably going to be the worst fight we've got. Oh man! Hidden Nib on our Just Lucky. Consecrate's okay. Alright. Somewhat satisfied with that. Probably oh wait, no. That's why I didn't. Ink Bottle. I was gonna say, probably should have Miracle to get my Mental Fortress off, but if I did that, I would have ruined up Sting. Which I did not do at all. Pretty good to me. Do you prefer orbs or stances? I think I prefer orbs, honestly. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not too certain, actually. I take that back on preferring orbs. Stances just feel snappy, and they feel really fun early game. They also feel a little bit unbalanced, I'll be the first one to say. Stances may not be the most balanced, but they do feel really fun. Whereas orbs don't feel as snappy. I like fasting. There's a chance we just want to heal here. Just luckies aren't bad. I'm gonna upgrade my Just Lucky. I think Scry 2 is a lot better than Scry 1. That's double the value. So we don't want to just go crazy with Flurry of Blows. In fact, we want to just start getting our fastings and build up energy. Might Duplication Potion a fasting? Probably not. Only one energy per... Oh, yeah, he does damage. I have to block sometimes. Genuinely too used to just being like, oh, I have infinite block, right? Right, yeah. I gotta start building up, like, dexterity and stuff, huh? Oops. Huge whoopsie-daisy moment for me. Protect is pretty good to grab onto right here. Shoot, man. Shoot, man. I'll take that. It's debating. I didn't know if I wanted to proc Time Warp right now or a moment later. I want to proc it with a Volt, right? What happens if you proc it with a Volt? I'm gonna do it in an ultra safe manner just to... Okay. Not much happens if you proc it with a Volt. It's actually pretty safe. Get Foresight out here. Will Eruption. Oh, we only have a 1 Flurry of Blows in there? We're taking some damage this turn. We haven't been drawn into our block cards. 2 health. Two health is rough, man. Okay, I have to play this carefully. I can play 5 cards this turn. Mental Fortress, Third Eye has a lot of block. Mental Fortress, Third Eye, Crescendo, Wheel Kick. I don't think we Crescendo this turn. So this is going to play twice. And then I'm going to end up kind of taking some of that. Shoot, man. Bit nervous. So we'll only have 1 card to play. We'll have 29. No, it's fine. It's safe. It wasn't safe! Ah, I forgot. He gets strength. I'm such a thundering moron. That's okay. That's okay. I'll play it silent to make myself feel better. Transform 2 cards is awesome. Transform 2 cards. After Image and Unload. Unload's all enemies, right? Okay, unload's not awesome. I mean, it's not bad. It's fine. What I'm trying to say is it's mid as hell, honestly. Where's this elite? This elite's not that crazy. We'll take the left path. Man, time meter sucks so much. I hate time meter so much. Man, that was such a cool Watcher run. I really wanted to win that one. Because, like, I think it would have been good content, man. For the content. Oh, well. I probably should stop dwelling on it, because if I put this in a YouTube video, it's going to be super random. Expertise is kind of awesome. Not awesome right now, though. But I'll still take it. After image. A little bit of survivor. There we go. Expertise is good if I can get something like a concentrate, maybe. No reason to get hasty here. Alright. There we go. All-out attack. Probably something we want. That kind of sucks, but it's alright. It feels like this could be the start of a cool discard deck. I don't know. With After Image, it kind of makes you want to go for a not discard deck. Because, like, Shiv decks are pretty crazy with After Image. This goes. There we go. Concentrate's kind of what we were wanting, right? Man, but maybe not. I'm gonna take it. I think I'm gonna regret it though. I really do. Actually, wait, we're cooking here. Go ahead and play that. That might have been a misplay. Taking some damage here, but we did a lot of damage, so it's kind of alright. Ooh. Hit this dude. Definitely need to kill this dude though. Gremlin Wizard. There we go. Predator's just really good. So is Piercing Whale. We'll do a little bit of healing. Afterimage and ape is important here. Concentrate really demands an upgrade though. Glad we didn't get... I think Gremlin Knob actually would have been not too bad for us. Yeah, unload and then all-out attack is the play here. Ooh, wait, I forgot. I keep forgetting enemies attack. Maybe I suck at this game, but I swear that Washer run fried my brain. I keep legitimately just forgetting that enemies can attack me. And that's kind of wild. For some reason I just think, oh yeah, I have enough block. It's fine. I might have to switch to a more brain dead game though. I'm clearly struggling. Isaac is a fairly brain dead game. I might switch over to that soon. If Super Auto Pets counts as a roguelite, I might put that. I like to try to only play roguelites. Not that I wouldn't play like something if I really, really enjoyed it, but I just really enjoy a lot of roguelites. In fact, that's the reason I kind of wanted to choose that as a genre. There we go. Roguelikes just have a lot of replayability, and so I don't know, if someone was like, if people get really into like my Slay the Spire content, then it's not too bad, because I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll play Slay the Spire more. Whereas like something like, I don't think I could play Isaac every single day. I could play Slay the Spire every single day, honestly. 100% could. The journal is such a no-brainer. But most roguelikes I could play much more than anything else. Like, I don't think my endurance would last. Definitely not with a shooter. I'd be down to playing a shooter every once in a while. I suck at shooters, by the way. That's my worst genre of games. Doesn't make them not fun, though. Don't discard a card I need. Shoot! I mismathed. I thought he was going to be a little bit higher. That's alright. Yeah, shooters are my worst genre of game. Never really grew up playing them. Always grew up with like Switches and stuff. What was your childhood console as a kid? I grew up with all the Nintendo stuff. Well, not all of the Nintendo stuff. But like, only the Nintendo stuff, effectively. Concentrate, then expertise, then all-out attack, then subtract. And Nintendo doesn't have a lot of shooters. Has Splatoon. Didn't have Splatoon when I was a kid. Before Splatoon, I don't think there was really any Nintendo shooters. And so I pretty much never got into shooters. Splatoon was about the only shooter I've actually played. No, I think I played Call of Duty. Suck ass. Absolutely suck ass. I played with some friends, and I suck enough that I cannot beat someone with just the knife. They would just knife me all the time, and I'm helpless. Absolutely helpless. Backflip feels pretty good here. I usually try to go for a shotgun when I'm playing shooter games, because it's harder to miss with a shotgun. That's a testament to how bad I am at the game. Games, I guess. Alright. Oops. No block. Oops. Mm-hmm. Huge whoopsie daisy moment. That's fun. I needed to use that potion anyways, man. You guys have a least favorite genre of game? Because that made me start thinking, what's my least favorite genre? I don't know if I have a least favorite genre. Because I really like to play most games. I mean, maybe it's shooters, but I don't know. If someone invited me to a shooter, I'd be pretty down to play. But I was trying to think. Oh, still getting injured for that. That's really good with the unceasing top, I bet. Iron's probably just shooters, just because I guess if you asked me to play Overwatch for 8 hours, I'd probably on hour 6 get a bit bored. At about hour 6 it'd be. Damn, has that always been gain energy and draw 1 card? It's effectively just free if you... Okay. Didn't think so. I want to do a poison deck once on it. Might do poison deck next. Or try. Can't really force anything. Neutralize, block, Predator. My favorite game would probably be like visual novels, honestly. Visual novels are fun, and story is probably the most important aspect to any game for me. All out attack and get lucky. Yeah. Trade-off was taking 2 damage, so it's not that big of a deal. What's your guys' favorite game of, favorite genre of game? Probably be visual novels, RPGs, roguelikes, probably in that order. I don't know. Setup is good, right? I kind of forget. Setup feels kind of like it could be good for this stuff. I might just be throwing now. My brain does not want to work, that's why I almost was like, man, maybe I should play some Isaac. I didn't really want to play Isaac, though. But I'm kind of L plus brain dead right now. If that didn't prove I was L plus brain dead, I don't know what does. I keep forgetting that unload isn't all out attack, and all out attack isn't unload. But story is probably the most important thing for a game for me. Well, I say that while playing a game that has probably like 4 lines of story total. I don't know, there's a case to be made that there's quite a bit of information you could gather just from adventuring on through the Spire. So maybe that's not totally true. Bag of preparation? Alright. We might be popping off. Hang on a moment here. We have a really good card draw. Yeah, we're just gonna have to play that. Really good turn 1 card draw, I should say. Gremlin Knob with defense capabilities really sucks. Like, super sucks, even. Oh, that was actually a misplay. It's not worth it, I don't think. Shoot, man. We'll do some of that. I think that's fine to do. I think we're gonna be okay. We have Lizard Tail, which makes me think we'll be kind of alright. But, starting to feel not so certain about that. I mean, we'll obviously beat this guy. I just feel like my deck isn't going too crazy. Partially my fault. I do admit the player's kind of... Yeah. Concentrate's really good to start with. Backflip is pretty good. Don't think I want more backflips than that, but I think it's pretty good. Concentrate's good because we're gonna be drawing so much turn one. Really, I feel like if I wasn't throwing, I'd be going kind of hard. It's always so weird this fight starts without like music. It makes it thematic when it does that though. I do admit. Don't want to do that. Almost ended my entire career right there. If you had to turn one elite into a boss, like they make a boss version of it, which elite do you think would be the best one? Reptomancer would be so fun as a boss, guys. Reptomancer would be awesome as a boss. No, Reptomancer would suck. Reptomancer would make me want to not anymore. I think the Slavers would make an interesting boss. Probably too similar to Collector. Or is it even Necromancer? Never remember. This is actually going okay. That's fine how it is. Gremlin Knob would be a scary boss. Probably too similar to the Awakened one, though. Hear me out. We concentrate. We all attack. That's it, actually. Man, actually, it seems like maybe that was their strategy, is what elites can become bosses, because they probably should. I mean, not a bad strategy at all. But I'm thinking about it. Oh, that was, again, order. Damn it. I was thinking about it. I'm like, well, the sentries, the 3 sentry guys, and I'm like, an X2 versus a robot boss, which is probably pretty similar. Like, not exactly 1-to-1, but not too dissimilar. That was, again, order. Could have gotten an extra bit of damage in there. I am really playing this deck trash. Guys, I take it back. Shooters might not be my worst game. I might just suck at Slave Aspire. I don't know, not too awful. I've gotten just some level of Ascension. Oh, draw an escape plan. Huh. Survivor, get rid of that. Setup is like an option. Setup doesn't feel too good without the upgrade. I really should have thought about that. We can try to force. It did not work. Should have kind of did something there. Actually, no, isn't next turn a free turn? Didn't I actually just make myself work? Yeah. Good work, setup. Doing nothing. Well, I mean, it's not free. The burns. No, sure. Man. I have such bad brain damage right now. Well. We don't lose this, right? No, we probably do. There's duplication potions, but honestly, I want to try again. I want a second chance. I want a do-over. Oh, hello there. Welcome back. In this run, I'm losing brutally. It's kind of my fault. I had a really good start. I just was playing like absolute garbage. That's rough. Probably a world we do this. Yeah. I didn't think that would work like that. That's alright. How have you been? Play another silent, most likely. Rare colorless card. Is awful. Do a boss relic spot though. First key. Can make it work. It's not great. So we want to go for elite, probably. Not many campfires, but I like that path. A lot of elites. I don't think. Most are getting is campfires. I've been doing pretty good. I've been playing like kind of garbage today, but that's alright. What's your favorite genre of game? Roguelites would be my predicted answer, but I don't know. Noxious Fume sounds a bit fun. That's fair. Take the max HP loss. My favorite genre of game is honestly probably visual novels, but deck building, well, just roguelikes in general are probably number 2. How often do you like to take the boss relic swap? So honestly, I find myself taking it probably 30% of the time. Depends on the character, obviously. I think on defect, I never take boss relic swap. Even though I don't care for the defects starting like later on, it feels really, really necessary to get through Act 1. Because it turns dual cast into a dead draw half the time. After image would be huge here. Don't want to risk getting pain again. There's after image. Play all of our powers this turn. Do a little blocking. Yeah, Silence also probably the one I'm most likely to take as well. Maybe the Watcher. I'll take a Watcher Relic swap quite a bit. I feel like Watcher, there's not too bad of an option. Ironclad I also. Yeah, it's really just the Defect. It's the only one who I feel like boss relic swaps are a bit risky. Yeah, that's true. Her relic is kind of crazy. What do you feel about the upgrade, which, if you don't know, the upgrade is, I think, Ring of the Serpent? That might just be your regular, but it makes you draw one card, but it's every turn instead of just the first turn. Piercing Whales, I'm gonna take here. Because some people debate it's a debuff. To me, it depends what I'm doing. If I have a lot of innate cards... Yeah, that's fair. I should have Blessing of the Forge earlier. Oh, wait. No, I had enough. Never mind. That was just bad place. Oh. Yeah, I feel like if you start building for, like, the end, that's kind of just a noob trap. Half of getting to the heart is getting to the heart, not just beating the heart. That's fair. I like Ring of the Serpent. Unless I'm running, like, super heavy innate, so there's, like, a really nice energy relic, I'll usually take Ring of the Serpent. I'd say I don't value it quite as much as, well, as I was thinking there. I don't value it as much as, like, a energy relic, but I'd say it's, like, B+ tier, if I were to rank it. Maybe A- tier. What's your least favorite boss relic? I'd be stuck. Busted Crown's my least favorite, actually. Busted Crown 100%. Everything else, I'll kind of try to roll with it. I am not a Busted Crown fan, though. Ectoplasm would probably be second. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. I never take Crown 2, but sometimes I'll get a boss relic swap with it, and those are the only times I debate just Xing the run. I still usually don't and try to make it work and tell myself I'll probably get something worth it, but it's bad. Busted Crown makes your deck so unbelievably bad. Ectoplasm just sucks early on. It can be alright if you've already got a lot of gold piled up. I'd argue it's never fantastic, though. Coffee Dripper is probably my favorite energy relic. Because honestly, again, I don't find myself resting, like, ever. Not to say that's good or how you should play, but since I never find myself resting, yeah, that's fair. Sometimes I like to... Ooh, Molten Egg this early is awesome. Dash feels great. That's fair. I used to have a really bad habit of like just restarting a bunch till I got something I liked, and I've been breaking that by, you know, forcing myself to play it through, but sometimes it's definitely like, drop it, do whatever's fun, honestly. No shame no matter what. Especially when I was playing like The Binding of Isaac more frequently, I would keep being like, oh, this makes for a boring run. I'll just restart. And it got to the point where I was spending more time restarting than playing the game. And I'm like, maybe I should give it a floor or two. No, I mean, that's fair. I feel like peak play is whatever you enjoy the most. Events are more fun than fights, I would argue. And so that's pretty fair, honestly. What act has your favorite events? I almost want to say Act 2, but I never get the events I like in Act 2. Because Act 2 has Apparition, which is game win easy. Dodge roll's good. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Shuriken's still good though, even for a poison deck. Oh, what upgrades do we want? Noxious Fumes, probably. I think I can take another... I'm gonna risk it and take 2 elites, but I might regret this. That's fair. Act 3 has some awesome events. Although the only one I find super memorable for Act 3 is the one where it gives you 3 choices once to fight the boss of a prior act. That's the only one I find myself remembering. But I almost always go for events in Act 3, mostly because you don't really need the cards and fights for Act 3. So it's ethereal. Clumsy's not so bad then. Card match is fun. I couldn't call it my favorite, probably. That's a good question. Actually, card match is pretty interactive. A lot of fights suffer from not being too interactive, so maybe it would be something similar to the card match. It's actually a really good question. Honestly, it's probably the one I mentioned in Act 3, where you have 3 choices and then... Actually, there was definitely a better play there. That's alright. I was forgetting to count stuff. There we go. But yeah, I really like the Act 3 event where you can fight another boss. That's usually the one I take. But sometimes it's fun just for the variety of it. If I have a shop coming up, I can do something with like normalities. Or if I'm having something really weird, I might grab the upgrade all cards. The upgrade all strikes and defends or remove 1 card is also a fun event. Do you feel like events are more often positive or more often negative? Oh, is that what the event's called? I know that's one of the things. Oh, yeah. I Am Awake, is that the upgrade one? I don't remember their names too well. Dash is gonna clutch here. Yeah, that's fair. The upgrade one, I also really like the upgrade one. I think I have only taken it twice, though, unfortunately. Usually I'm a bit worried about... Ooh, Incense Burner is awesome. Glass Knife. It's not what this deck wants to do, but it's kind of what I want to do. I'll take it for now. Really? I have the exact opposite. Well, maybe not the exact opposite. Hand of Greed's tempting this early. take a membership card. Whetstone's tempting, Bane is tempting. Bane and a card removal sounds like the best. Because that event, isn't it like a 50% chance you get something bad? Then there's like a Ka mask, doesn't do much. It's funny, doesn't do much. I always get a bad face. I think the only time I haven't gotten a bad face is a run where I got the Ka mask, and I mean, it was fine. It was just like, man, I end up doing it more often than not because I'm like, oh, if I get something cool, it'll make a super fun run, or it's more fun to not take the money. That's fair. I always end up doing it, but I always end up getting a bad card. And I'm like, it makes me so upset. Oh, we can't quite kill you. We'll just walk it through. Yeah, that event's not bad. I just end up always getting the worst one. I don't quite mind just getting money, though. Money's fairly good. Act 1 has some really solid events, honestly. Between like the 15 HP for 2 upgrades, even just getting gold in the face event isn't bad, if not just trying to get a good face. It's got the cleric event, I think, card removals. I don't know, the cleric face gives you 1 max HP every floor you climb, and that can oftentimes get you way above 100 HP, which is pretty dang good. I think there's an argument to be made, because usually empty chest isn't so bad, I would say. It's not ideal, but especially if I'm at the end of Act 1, so I get that going into Act 2, it's not so bad. Now, if it gets rid of your first chest, yeah, no, you're bricked. Absolutely done for. We get rid of your second chest, is that? Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it doesn't help that there's, what, 2 good masks, 1 neutral mask, and 3 bad masks? It's still a fun event, though. I do give it that. Who's your least favorite Act 3 boss? I think Time Eater's probably the expected one. Mostly because Time Eater sucks. How many noxious fumes can you take, I wonder, without just being bad? I think you can take 2 noxious fumes if you're playing risky. Honestly, 1 noxious fumes is probably where you get the best results. So it's probably a bad play. That's alright, though. 1 noxious fumes is good because it gets rid of artifact over time, and it makes poison stop decreasing. At the point of 2, it's kinda... That's fair. I don't mind them. They feel pretty easy. And so I can respect it, because it's free. Timekeeper makes you think. I can tell you that. Some of the most intense wins I have is with Timekeeper, but I always get Timekeeper on my really not Timekeeper decks, and that sucks. Like, I'll be playing Watcher with, like, 5 Flurry of Blows, and so I'm playing, like, 6 cards a turn, but they're all doing low damage. It makes me so upset. But he does make it more interesting, and a lot of times it feels really good to beat him. Because I'll be playing on, like, a Claw deck, and I'm like, there's no way I can do this, but when I do it, it feels so awesome. There's a world you take Cloak and Dagger here. It's not this world, though. I'll take the explosive potion, though. That was actually kind of pointless. What's the most intense song you can play on the guitar? Backstab is interesting. If it was earlier in the act, I probably would have taken it. I'm a sucker for producing mail. Yeah, as in difficulty. Neutralize sure is tempting. What, fighting Hex Ghost? No, fighting that. I'll look at neutralize. Applying 2 weak just feels really valuable. On smaller decks, it's pretty much guaranteed permanent weakness. Voice crack. That's fair. There we go. Do you have any obscure deck builder recommendations? Because only two I've really played is Palatro and obviously Slave Aspire. That's full still. That's fair. I don't have that many hours into Palatro. I prefer Slave Aspire a little more, but Palatro is awesome, honestly. Definitely no complaints from me. I have not played Monster Train. I'll probably check it out, though. I mean, I've honestly never heard of it. And so, pretty cool to me. You excited for Slay Aspire 2? Think it'll be as good as the first? Twist Dash. A little bit of a painful turn. That's fair. I hope they have all the same characters. I don't think they're going to get rid of a character. I've heard some talk about like getting rid of a defect, but Claw was in the trailer. Granted, some people say that they're going to give the new character Claw. I don't think that's likely. But if they get rid of a defect, I'd be really sad. Defect is so much fun to play. When's Slay Aspire 2 scheduled to come out? Let me look that up. If it's got a release date, it might just be announced. The Watcher being gone is fair. The Watcher, I feel like, is probably the least balanced character. Yeah, that's fair. She's the one who I have the least stuff in. I think she makes for just least interesting content, in my opinion. Winning as her feels a little easier just because you can do some crazy things with Wrath. And also, it feels like archetypes. Never mind. Maybe I'm just tweaking. Doesn't look like there's a release date. Looks like it's just announced. Oh, Adrenaline's pretty much always take, for me at least. Velvet Choker on the silent always feels sucky. I'm honestly gonna take a Pandora's box here. This is okay. We got some good ones like Footwork, Envenom, Deadly Poison. We got some not great ones like Endless Agony. Actually, Endless Agony's okay, I guess. It's 12 damage. Reflex is nice. Flesh-Outs probably isn't going to be too wild. That's honestly pretty fair. You can always rely on modders. I really don't think they would get rid of the Defect. I think Defect, isn't he like one of the most popular characters? I'm actually going to look it up. I hear the most praise for the Defect. I guess there's not any great like official tier lists. I was kind of hoping there would be like a Twitter poll made by the devs. That's possible. I wouldn't be too surprised, honestly. Oh, membership card makes me want to go for that shop. We'll get that route. Too bad. Ironclad's good. I used to dislike Ironclad, but now I think it's silly to dislike him. He's honestly awesome. It's because I didn't understand exhaust mechanics at all. I would always avoid exhaust cards, and if you play Ironclad, avoiding exhaust cards can be really rough. I also would avoid self-damage cards. So Offering was a never take for me. And I think you could see how avoiding those two things would make you a really, really bad Ironclad player. You can't avoid exhaust and self-damage cards. The only thing I would play was strength decks and block decks. Alright. Flesh-Outs is too crazy here. Footwork's nifty. Here, I'll play Flesh-Outs. Yeah, he can kind of afford to do that. Self-damage decks, I honestly haven't played too many, because it's only recently I've gotten back into them. Honestly, the mentality of like hating self-damage and exhaust was up until pretty recently, but I kind of needed to get past that to get past like Ascension 12. But yeah, the only way I got to Ascension 10 as Ironclad was just block decks. I'd just get lucky. And whenever I got a block deck, I'd win. Otherwise, I'd not. Now I've actually spent some time figuring the character out. Yep, 100%. Plus, most of the good block cards are Exhaust. And not to mention, like, Fiendfire. I'd never take that. Like, Fiendfire is the worst card in the game. I was absolutely on something when I first started. I was not willing to look at HP like a resource. Expertise is okay. Not too crazy about it, though. The Expertise plus. I'll take it. Might regret it, though. When I very first started playing the game, Defect was my favorite, Ironclad was my least favorite, and now Silent's my favorite, so... When you first started playing the game, who'd you like the most? Or is it about the same as your original stance on them? Or how long have you been playing Slay the Spire? Because I played Slay the Spire right when I think the Watcher came out. I know when I started the game, Watcher was out. And so I'm not that long time of a player. I think it's probably been 3 years. Silent Poison's really fun. It's not too consistent, unfortunately, but just the idea of getting Catalyst to me was crazy. But Silent Poison's just nice and fun. Acrobatics is kind of awesome. Oh, Warpaint's awesome, so is Afterimage. That's fair. All this Smith Stone's also awesome. Reminding myself what I have in this deck. Unless Agony's inoffensive, it exhausts. Unload's probably our worst card here. Just rescanning the deck. Maybe Flechettes. Flechettes isn't so bad on a good turn. Get rid of Unload. That's absolutely insane. And on Timekeeper, too. That seems hard, because it seems like he would end a turn while you're at, like, 400, and then, you know, proc the poison and kill himself. Man, this is rough choices. I think I want Warpaint. I'll take all this Moonstone. Oh boy, Apparition. Do I even want to take Apparition? Is it good? Yeah. I'll skip it for now. Apparition's 100% good, but to me it kind of takes some of the fun. Oh yeah, Nightmare Catalyst is crazy. Every time I take Nightmare, it doesn't quite work out for me. Might just be because lack of skill issue. Oops, should have Flechettes first. Who do you think has the strongest overall chance of just... Well, who do you think is the strongest character? I was going to say who has the strongest deck, but that pretty much is just asking who do you think the strongest character is? Because I honestly... Watcher or Ironclad, probably. Yeah, Nightmare Footwork. Yeah. Hell, even Nightmare Wraith form sounds like it would beat most runs. What is that, 12 forms of invulnerability? Just complete invincibility? If you can't beat the heart in 12 turns, you probably are... Well, you could be running some sort of block deck, but it's probably over in that case. Yeah, but Defect has the most potential, I would say. My consistency as the Defect isn't too good, and so I always rank him a little lower. I've always liked how, like, varied the Defect feels, though. Like, a lot of times, the Silent, I'll end up taking the same few cards. Like, I never mind a dodge and roll. I never mind a footwork. Fusion, I assume? Fusion plus, like, maybe Meteor Swarm? Sounds like how that would be possible. Ah, that was order. That was more order. Oh boy. I've never been able to get a good fusion deck going. Every time I find Meteor Swarm, it's too early on to where it would just be a dead draw. Don't have the energy. Yeah, that's fair. Concentrate's pretty good here. Should have used flechettes a while ago. That's alright. Oh yeah, with Tempest. Yep, that's fair. Honestly. Oh, I'll take a calculated gamble here. What's your opinion on defect dark orbs? Because I've been looking into like strategies on like how to make defect more consistent. So when I get better at defect, because he's really fun to play, I'm just not super consistent with him. And a lot of people have been suggesting like dark orbs, not like a ton of dark orbs, just one or two dark orbs. And dark orbs I always thought was definitely a very committal thing. That's fair. I think I need to get more into dark orbs. Might lose here. I'm not too careful. What's your opinion on Claw? I had a crazy Claw deck the other day. It was actually when you left and said good luck, I was like, alright. And then like, I got that good luck. I kept getting Claw after Claw. I had 4 Claws by the end of Act 1, I think. And then my first Act 1 rare, well, the Act 1 rare after the boss, not my first Act 1 rare, was all for 1. Claw decks are usually inconsistent as hell, but man, when they work. Still should have flechettes earlier. Oh yeah, multicast. Yeah, I always get multicast when I don't have dark. That's fair. I don't play a Claw decks too often just because it relies so much on getting the same card, but when I do, it's pretty fun. Let's see. Dodge and roll. Calculated gamble this. What orbs do you usually pair on your Claw decks? Usually I'm stuck between Fusion and Frost. Yeah, Hologram helps. Rebound can also help because you can shove it back to the top of your thing, but Hologram is the ideal option. Reprogram can also help some to give yourself. I've always wanted to do a good reprogram deck. Doesn't usually work out though. But I do appreciate the defect can like totally ignore his main gimmick and go for just like a really weird Claw or reprogram deck. That's always felt really cool to me. But it was awesome. That is what I've appreciated about the defect. It's what makes him feel the most varied. That's fair. My Claw decks unfortunately never include reprogram despite how awesome it is. I can do that, Elite. I can do it. I can take it. That's fair. I mean, Fusion isn't affected by, This is a little scary. Yeah, Fusion isn't affected by, Sorry, I was thinking. Fusion isn't affected by... Focus, that's what I was looking for. Focus. What's your preferred way to gain energy on defect other than fusion? Do you prefer turbo, or are you more of a double energy kind of person? I guess they both have their different niches. Get rid of these. Yeah, I like Turbo quite a bit. Get rid of Flechettes. That's real scope, actually. Pick that. Bane. You an Overclock fan? Yeah, they aren't doing a whole bunch. Usually I'd take him out because it makes this guy attack less, because this guy I think has a higher chance to attack the more minions he has. But I'll kind of just let my Noxious Fumes deal with him, and he happened to attack on the time where I was getting my Incense Burner. So I really have just been kind of letting them do their thing. Because I can usually survive with block or whatever. Constant weakening. That's fair. Overclock is always iffy because it shuffles that burn in there. I end up taking it a lot because I'm a sucker for Overclock. I can just press the end turn button. More fun to kill him that way, though. What do you think the worst defect card in the game is? Concentrate could... Oh, wait, no, I don't have my starting relic. That sucks. I guess Adrenaline could just be good. Take one more Bane. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting. I keep adding curses to my deck. Oh, this event. What's your opinion on the Red Mask event, or specifically the one where they try to mug you for your money? I will more often than not die to them than give them my money. Even if I know my deck can't handle it, I hate the idea of giving these saps my money, dang it. You know how hard I work to get this money? Hard enough to where I'm not letting them steal it, that's for sure. Actually, this is not one of these where I can get Kill Bear, huh? Maybe I can. Good expertise roll, and I probably can Kill Bear here. Alright, I can Kill Bear. Can't get my footwork off, but killing him's almost... Hello World does suck. That's pretty funny, yeah. Hello World I'll only take if it's super early on, because it helps with so many of the Act 1 elites, because every card is better than Strike and Defend. Okay, except maybe Clash. Clash is pretty bad. But man, past like Act 1 elites, Hello World is not great. Creative AI is really fun, I just wish it scaled a bit faster. It's very rare I can justify actually hanging with it. I've gotten a lot more consistent on these guys at least. It's pretty rare that I can survive Act 2 and not survive these guys. Yeah, or I wish its upgrade made them, like, upgraded. Because it kind of sucks, because you're just getting a bunch of unupgraded powers for 3 energy. I think it upgrades into a 2 energy card, if I'm correct. I don't take it very often, so I wouldn't be too surprised. if I'm just incorrect. I fully stand by not liking creative AI that much. Well, I really like it. I love it. It's just is, you know. Yep. I mean, typically I'm dead before I even reach these guys. It is very rare I'm like, man, but this deck slaps so hard that if only these guys weren't here, I could totally take them. These guys aren't too bad when you kind of know the strategy. Oh, footwork here is okay. Concentrate's tempting. Concentrate and Adrenaline really want an upgrade. I'd like to upgrade myself more. That stuff. I don't think Birdman will scale fast enough to kill me. What are you hoping the new character in Slay the Spire will be like? Oh, for sure. Potion Belt is so cracked. I used to undervalue potions way too much. It's criminal how much I undervalue potions. Potion Belt is so crazy. Like, you can take it, and it's like, it's a free power choice, and that might be a Echo form, Wraith form. It would be cool if he summoned minions, yeah. I hope he has some sort of cool mechanic. Yeah, Potion Belt is absolutely insane. I used to not value it at all. Oh shoot, I need a block. Duh. Piercing Whale should do the job though. Is there any model characters that summon minions? I felt like there was in Downfall, but the only thing I can think of is the Gremlin dudes. They don't really summon minions, they kinda just are the minions. Kinda rough, but it's actually not so bad. Oh yeah, the Necromancer. I forgot about him. I think I have played him a total of once. There's so many characters in Downfall mod, but I haven't played them all extensively. I probably should. I played them all once, and then I really felt myself craving like a silent run. Those versions not so good right now. I like plants. On a dope. Like a well-like plants. Adrenaline's pretty awesome. I haven't watched Sailor Moon. I've watched so many animes, it's crazy, but never Sailor Moon. Have you watched Sailor Moon, any? Just curious if it's any good. Alchemize is kind of wild. Probably not wild for this deck. Impatience I really like. I used to not care for Impatience too much, but Master of Strategy is just free though. I can afford a lot of things, so I'll kind of go wild. That's fair. Oh, what anime do you watch? If any. Yeah, I think Sailor Moon, I don't want to call it a shonen. I honestly don't know much about it. It's just I think a typical magical girl anime. It's definitely not a shonen, I don't believe. Got a lot of powers off. can use a piercing whale here. I think those guys are going to be fine for now. I can leave them be. Probably about time I kill him. I believe I have watched all of those, although I haven't quite finished Spy X Family. I'm at the start of season 2. Reincarnated as a slime. I haven't watched season 3 yet. Demon Slayer's newest season I haven't watched. I need to really catch up on all these. Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm just on the cusp of finishing season 2. All of those are pretty awesome picks. What's your all-time favorite anime? Mine would probably be either ReZero, maybe Code Geass as a contender. I haven't actually watched that one. That's an older one. And I don't end up watching many older ones. I've been meaning to. It's just catch up on the newer ones, I guess. I would do that. But, honestly, I'll probably start watching it soon. I've watched anime. I don't watch anime quite as much anymore. I still watch it a ton, don't get me wrong. But used to, I mean, like, I was finishing One Piece, and that's something, and now I'm not finishing One Piece. Not to say I won't finish it in the future. One Piece is just a lot of time. And honestly, hot take, One Piece is alright. I mean, that's fair. I mean, I've heard a lot about it, so I would believe it. Oh, we can play some patience here. Is it just like a shonen, or what's like the general plot synopsis on it? That's fair. Have you watched One Piece, or just not too into it? Because I've watched up to like episode 1050, and I still plan on continuing it, because I'm too into it now. I can't stop now. But man, most of the arcs, they're fine. It's just like Dressrosa arc, you had like 5 minutes of episode in there, I swear. And even like the most recent arc, even though they're not doing as much like recap and opening and ending, there's so many scenes they just replay, which I really hate. Like, I swear, I've seen the scene of the purple hair girl smiling and crying so many times. So many times now. It feels like it just takes a really long time where it doesn't have to. Anyways, I better focus on clapping this guy. Throw that out there. Oh, no, shoot. I meant to go finisher. It's alright. I should actually kind of did some work there. Plus in the forge, poison potion's kind of bad. How long is it, out of curiosity? I gotta know it, because like if it's 12 anime, I mean if it's 12 episodes, it'll be done within the next week. If it's like, man, another adrenaline never feels bad except time either, but malaise is, honestly, yeah, I can finish that pretty quick. Usually with the older animes to get weird, it's gonna be like Hunter x Hunter or One Piece. Not that Hunter x Hunter is bad by any means. Hunter x Hunter is awesome. It's just really long. Well, I wouldn't even say really long. 150 episodes compared to One Piece. That's fair. Snecko is crazy, just not for this stat. Busted Crown is... I hate taking Tiny House, but that was actually a pretty good random upgrade. Catalyst. Alright, I'm in. No, I'll definitely give it a try. I thought it was going to be one of those 100 episode ones. And, whew, those are usually hard to slot in. Because it's like, man, do I want to watch Spy Family's 12 episodes a season? Get fully up to date on that, or do I want to spend, like, a bunch? Yeah, that's fair. I haven't ever watched Dragon Ball. When I was a kid, Naruto was the big thing. Let me... Naruto was pretty big, and that's what I got into anime with. I mean, I never ended up finishing Shippuden, but I told all my friends I did, so I could still be cool. Oh, I'll play some expertise. I don't watch shonen too often anymore. I'm usually into dramas or romance usually. I need to focus probably, honestly. I've gotten too busy talking about anime. No, I'd actually rather talk about anime than anything else. To me, talking is more important as a streamer than just gameplay. So when I'm watching streams, I'm usually more interested in what the person's talking about than the gameplay. Oh, shoot, this kind of sucks. Damn, fair. Everyone was watching Naruto on Netflix. Well, not everyone. My small friend group was. And so that's how I started the anime train. That's fair. I still remember the days where I thought No Game No Life would get a season 2. Because it was still like somewhat fresh. It was only a year or two old, so everyone was like, oh, season 2's incoming. That take aged real poor. Ooh. Most of our cards are already upgraded, huh? Well, half. It goes so hard, though. We'll go for that super elite path. Orange pellets isn't awful. Cheap footwork and a card removal, first and foremost. Finisher is not too great. Favorite Crane's good on silent. I mean, it's a silent exclusive, so that's about it. That's actually one I've never even heard of, honestly. I've heard of everything else, but not that one, surprisingly. I consider myself a pretty avid anime watcher. I've watched over 100 at this rate. What's Inuyasha about? Assuming you've watched it. Oh, I've heard of Yu Yu Hakusho. I still haven't watched it. I really need to watch more old anime. What's about them? Because the person who wrote Yu Yu Hakusho, no, it was either Yu Yu Hakusho or Cowboy Bebop was the same person who wrote Hunter x Hunter. But I remember that one of them is unfinished, which was the main reason it deterred me. Granted, Hunter x Hunter is unfinished, still one of the best anime. It just sucks getting into a story knowing you're not going to be able to finish it. Interesting. What's the worst anime you've watched? I'd try to give the worst anime, but I went through an isekai arc. That's fair. And if you've seen a lot of the isekai out there, they're bad. Pretty bad. Like, awful. Just most isekai. Yeah, that's fair. There was one isekai that was really weird. But, like, how do I describe it? Because all isekai are kind of... Well, not all isekai. There's some real hidden gems in there. A lot of isekai are really similar, though. Oh, I knocked gems, darn it. Oh, looks like we're in the same boat then. I'm gonna try to look it up and find it for a moment, but I don't think I can find it. It was weird though, because like, he turned this girl into a slave and then it got revealed that girl was like 15. I'm like, what the hell? It was absolutely fucking wild. It was one of those classic harem isekai power fantasies, not in a great way. It was just weird as hell. Wait. I think I found it. Yeah, I think it's Death March into a Parallel World Rhapsody. Really weird, not my thing. Believe it's that one. Absolutely would not recommend watching it. Not too great. Have you seen Mushoku Tensei? Mushoku Tensei is weird, but it handles the topics a lot better. Honestly. Like, definitely deplorable. At least the topics are, like, handled pretty well. Mushoku Tensei is definitely one of the best isekai out there. Up there with, like, ReZero. Whoops. Konosuba is also a good isekai, if you don't mind comedy. That's fair. Yeah, Mushoku Tensei is starting to devolve into a harem. A lot of people hoped it wouldn't get that way. And it's going down that way, honestly. That's fair. Harem isn't my favorite thing. Mushoku Tensei hasn't good enough story outside of the harem. But yeah, harem animes are... yeah, they aren't too awesome, in my humble opinion. I don't mind voices too much. Do you watch subbed or dubbed? I'm usually a subbed fan. Yeah, me too. Oh, dash was actually part of the option there. Oh, these. Reflex is pretty good. Man. I really need catalyst. Fight actually might kill me. Really? There's no way, man. Dubbed anime is like the bane of my existence. I'll probably give it a try dubbed, but no promises I'll watch the whole thing dubbed. I just like dubbed anime so much. Then perhaps. My main thing with like English voice acting is, one, the lips don't match up. That's not the biggest thing. That's pretty minor. Two, they use the same voice actors for all. They've got like 6 voice actors for every anime. Well, like dubbed people, not sub people. And it's like, man, you can just tell. That's just my opinion, though. Oh, what's Ghost Shell? I haven't heard of that one either. Perhaps I'm not as well versed in the anime arts as I thought I was. The only anime I've watched and dubbed, other than the few rare times I accidentally click on... Nope. Oh yeah, max HP doesn't matter much. Forgot about that. That's fair. I don't mind recognizing a voice actor every once in a while. It's pretty, like, neat. My issue with, like, dubbed is like, every anime has the same 6 ones, in my opinion. And I was like, huh. But, I mean, the main thing is just, like, quality. If the quality is good, then I'll probably stick with it. Dub stuff is nice because then I can eat and watch at the same time, or I can like cook and watch at the same time. Whereas without that, you can't really. Do that kind of stuff. How current are you with like anime stuff? I'm curious if you have any like anime from this season's, or if you have any thoughts on this next season of anime coming out. But if you aren't like a super like current watcher, that's really fair. No shame there. Some years I take breaks, some years I'm like super invested. This year I'm moderately invested. And have you watched the latest Demon Slayer season? Because I haven't quite watched it, but I've heard really cool things about it. So I was curious on your thoughts on it. We aren't fighting Time Eater, are we? Dono and Deca? Oh, that's so free. That's crazy free. For some reason, I'm not playing on borderless windowed, so I just scroll up and see all that. I'm gonna close tab. There we go. I don't know. I really like mature themes in anime, so it might be up my alley. And not like porn, obviously, just like actual mature concepts. I don't mind lewd stuff in anime as long as it doesn't like overshadow the story. It's best done when it actually like adds to the story, but that's very rare. Shoot, Akira sounds similar. Let me give that a look up. I really feel like I've watched it. I have not watched Akira. Never mind. Thinking of something entirely different. I thought that one was about fish people. Damn, I'm gonna have to give it a go. Is it better than season 1 or... well, season 1 and 2? Because I think season 1 is probably my favorite Demon Slayer so far, but season 2 is so close behind. Maybe that's not even fair to... I need to play kind of smart. Can I get a Wraith form here? Yeah. Wraith form is definitely saving my ass. That's fair. So do you watch mini comedies or just Spy X Family? Because I noticed like all of your like animes were like shonen, and then Spy X Family stood out to me. So I'm mostly just curious there. Spy X Family's pretty good. It had a surprisingly good story. Yeah, I don't either. Comedies are honestly probably my least favorite genre. They don't usually hit too well with me, but Spy X Family did. It just has a pretty good story. And it's funny. I'll admit it. It's funny. Maybe laugh at times. Yeah, that's fair. Story to me is the most important thing, but honestly, if you have good enough combat, you can get by. What's an anime that's like mostly combat? I mean, Demon Slayer obviously is mostly, but its story is fine. I wouldn't say its story is like extremely exceptional. It's good though. And so it's rough to say it's only... Apologies, I was thinking again. It's rough to say its only thing is story, because that's definitely not true. I mean, its only thing is breathtaking combat. Oh no! I got rid of that. That sucks. Yeah, Demon Slayer doesn't have a crazy story. It's not bad, though. If its story was bad, then I still wouldn't watch it. But Demon Slayer's main thing is just the combat's so pretty. But I'd say it's pretty generic in the sense of, or what I know so far as of Season 2, because I haven't watched Season 3, is like chosen main hero, and he does stuff. Well, that's pretty mundane of a description, but chosen main hero, pretty good guy. I wouldn't call him like the most crazy anime protagonist or anything. Again, not to diss Demon Slayer though. Demon Slayer is crazy good. I feel like I'm ragging on it a bit too hard. When in reality, it's probably within my top 20 favorite anime. That's rough. I haven't seen this much of this season. Let me jog my memory on the ones I have seen. But I think the only thing I've seen this season is like a pretty bad isekai. I think you might be ahead of me on most of the ones I want to watch because I've been behind on anime. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't watched many of these, honestly. I've heard of a lot of them, but I'm not. Yeah, I need to catch up on this season. I don't think I can give good recommendations on this season. Because right now I've just watched only like 3 romances, which I don't think is to your style. Might be wrong on that. And I've watched Run really bad at Isekai. I can tell you avoid this one about undead. I forget what it's called, but it's about undead. And it started out pretty dang interesting. Wasn't that good. Wasn't my cup of tea. Last few episodes were absolute slog. And I think you've got all the main shonen really good ones already on your list. Are you caught up on that time I got reincarnated on slime as a slime? Because I've heard some mixed things about this most recent season. I haven't watched it, of course, but I was curious on your opinion. From what I've heard, this next season is pretty... Apologies, I was thinking. It's pretty, just dialogue heavy. And mostly spent in just a meeting room. No cool fantasy combat stuff. Which world building is important too. Yeah, a lot of people I watch like anime recommendation channels just to get my lineup going for the season. Before they ranked the slime anime as like S tier, and now it only got an A tier, which is rough. I mean, A tier is still great, but almost all of them were giving warnings on just not as much cool combat, more just meeting stuff, which is cool. But I mean, a good chunk of what I was there for was cool combat, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of want to see Rimuru kick ass. Oh no, he's also. Poison funnels, interesting. Is Mayhem actually alright for this deck? Is there any cards I wouldn't want to play? The worst I could see happening is like, Catalyst. If I play my Catalyst, I'll be kicking myself. So I guess not. Mayhem always feels like something I really want, but I never take it. There's always a card in my deck that I know if I play it, I've killed myself. But man, is it tempting. Oh, better recall. Oh no, I didn't mess that up. Let's just card XP. I messed that up. Malaise pretty much kills them. Not Malaise, but Catalyst. There we go. Terror is so good. It's not for this deck. Reptomancer. Oh boy. Pretty sure the only reason I survived the last Reptomancer is because I got Wraith form. I love me some Wraith form. I used to absolutely hate it. But then I decided to give it a chance one day, and man, I can't stop winning with Wraith form. Just a solid card. We don't need Piercing Well. Into Adrenaline and Bulk Work off. Free pot? Oh, Repto. Yeah, it is. But to be fair, I took like 4 elites this act, so can't complain too much. I had it coming by taking this many elites. Definitely my fault. Really, I've been hoping for a Wraith form, because I have Orange Pellets, one of my favorite relics in the game. I prefer Orange Pellets on defect. Bias Cognition Orange Pellets is one of my favorite combos in the game. Reptomancer's gonna mess me up. Alright, that's fine there. Expertise is good. What's your opinion on Wraith form? Nope, not worth it. That's fair. You're so based. Probably could have blocked more this turn, actually. It won't kill us. We aren't healing that back, though. What card would you say is the most noob trappy? Or I guess anti-noob trappy, perhaps, could also be a metric. Because, like, Wraith form, I used to absolutely think so. I already kind of said that. But that was just an example. Concentrate and expertise are good to keep. Pair really well together. Or I guess easier way to award that. That's fair. I don't know. I took Diva form a lot as a noob, and now I don't take Diva form as much, which is the Watcher gain energy. Wouldn't say it's bad. I also took Demon form a lot, and now I take it a little less. Demon form's still really good, though. Get Catalyst off here. Deadly Poison should have been first. Oops. Echo form I was way scared of. Wraith form I was never take. Absolutely never take that stuff. Yeah, Echo is the best. I still have trouble slotting it in, but I can't deny its sheer power. I wish I was a little bit better with it. Bouncing Flash, I honestly don't feel like it's a take care. 12 Poison's kind of crazy. I'll take... no, I won't take it. I'll take an escape plan, though. A lot of the silence cards, I actually struggle to see, like, why you wouldn't take them. Escape Plan's one of those. Where it's like, isn't it just card draw, technically free block, other than Time Eater, of course. And the heart can also mess with it. But I don't know. I've always thought, like, Adrenaline is just kind of, like, free. Is there any situation where Adrenaline, other than, like, Time Eater, the heart, is there any situation where, like, that would be bad? 0 cost, 1 draw? Just kind of free draw? Well, not free draw, it's technically neutral draw. Technically, it's free potential block. Just curious. Alright. Yeah, it helps you too much. Adrenaline is crazy good. I was just curious if I was just silly or if there's actually just that's an always take card any deck. Because it seems weird to me that there's just like a universally awesome card. Because like there's even sometimes I won't take Wraith form, but like I'm always taking adrenaline. I can have 5 adrenalines. I'll still take a 6th one. It just doesn't hurt my deck. And to me, that's always felt really weird. To have just a card that's always take. And like, I mean always take. That's fair. Offering, I'll take 1. 2, I have to have a really good deck going on. Or a somewhat niche deck. Just because 6 damage, if I'm taking like 12 damage a fight, I'm usually going to end up killing myself. Adrenaline, haven't seen a downside yet. Oops. Oh, let's go ahead and discard that. Footwork out. Noxious fumes. Another footwork. Yeah, what struck me as weird about adrenaline is I can take like 6, and it's like, man, what were they thinking when they made that card? But I guess it doesn't make it feel too busted. When I get it in a deck, I guess 5 adrenalines is probably less impactful than 1 Wraith form. Well, maybe not 5 adrenalines. Oh my god, that would be crazy. Skewer and Whirlwind are awesome. They're lovely. Honestly, even like reinforced body with the defect is awesome. X-cost cards are usually not too bad. It depends on the card. I'll take Crippling Cloud. You know, I said these guys were free. I might be slightly taking that back. Because I really need to get Catalyst off. I just haven't yet. Yeah, they do, absolutely. I hate that I always get Chemical X on non-X-cost card decks. Alright, I definitely need to get Catalyst off this turn. Because Donu is scaling. Yeah, I've probably got this. Yeah, you're right. I just was getting nervous because he's getting close to 10. I think it'll be fine because... Yeah, you're right. I'm going to do that. I completely forgot about my potions, honestly. Thanks for the reminder. I was just nervous because I only had 1 catalyst, and I was like, man, Donu is not going down as quick as I would have wanted. And seeing like 21 times 2 was starting to get a little bit scary. He's dead this turn. I don't know why I was thinking about attacking him. Sorry for being a bit quiet. I was just trying to focus for a moment there. Alright. Thanks for coming to the stream, by the way. It's always pleasant having you around. Don't feel pressured to ever come, by the way. I don't mean that to be like a pressure thing. But it is always just really pleasant having you around. It makes me much more talkative. Although it's good practice just talking to... Yep. There we go. Not too bad. Yeah, I know. I just don't want anyone to ever feel like pressured or anything. And so I always try to be very clear on like, there's never a pressure thing. If you never showed up again tomorrow, fair enough. I'm happy you're here now, not happy you're here forever or anything like that. And I just wanted to ensure like it felt like that. Alright. There's Chemical X. Chemical X of Malaise isn't awful. Crown Scales is also pretty good. So is Sundial, though. That's tough. Sundial is probably the best of all of them, though. Endless Agony isn't... Actually, Glass Knife I think I can live without the most. It doesn't exhaust. Points for the heart, yeah. I thought I had enough money. I didn't do exact math, and now I am exactly 2 off. Which feels lovely, I can tell you. Attack isn't too good on the Silent. Strength isn't too good for this deck. Alright. 6 plus 8... 14... I can buy them both unless I did my math wrong. Nope. Oh yeah, I forgot. It doesn't work with Mark of Bloom. Ah. Oh well. Honestly, a lot of times I find these guys worse than the heart. These guys can output some serious damage. I need to get after image up. Oopsies. That's fair. Malaise is going to be awesome for the heart. Minusing the damage, he's only going to be able to hurt me on his 60 damage turns. Those turns will suck though. I'm not too certain about the heart. I have a lot of potions. Yeah, these guys suck. These guys have probably killed me more than the heart. But that might just be proxy of... If I could do these guys, I wouldn't be suffering. No, calculated gamble, isn't it there? Had to think about that. Gonna take some damage. I could have used my block push in there. No, it was fine, actually. This kind of sucks. Fine. After this run, I am probably going to go to bed, by the way. That's fair. I've been playing kind of slow today because, man, something just feels off. I feel tired, honestly. Not to complain or anything, though. But I was like, man, I am playing slow and I am playing sloppy today. Holy moly, what condition was it in? I assume pretty good. It'd be sad to let a guitar like that fall into ruin. Reflex display there, actually. Alright. Most people say, like, Oh no, old guitars sound like the best, but that's pretty fair, honestly. I've never done anything with a super old instrument. I just bought a pretty cheap keyboard and started going crazy on that. Unfortunately, my keyboard doesn't have enough octaves to play a lot of songs I want to play. That's fair. I think my keyboard only has like 3 octaves, which is kind of... It's not the smallest. That's pretty good here. Entropic Brew is crazy, actually. I might regret that lock motion. It's not that much. It's not the tiniest keyboard I've ever seen, but there's like plenty of songs where it's like, not that I play much anymore. Alright, that's pretty good here. Well, I wouldn't say it's pretty good. I need my powers. That's honestly good, because otherwise you'll forget. And that was my biggest... That's one of the biggest reasons I, like, stopped, is forgetting sucks. It feels so unmotivating to, like, practice for, like, a year straight, get good, and then lose it all. I mean, I guess I still know where, like, the notes are, and I could get into it easier. It's just still much more unmotivating when it's, you know... That's fair. I never got to that point, I guess. Because even after, like, a year or so... That's fair. After a year or so, it's like, completely forgot the songs, which kind of sucked. And I fell into a loop of, like, if I can't remember the songs, what's the point? But honestly, it was mostly just lack of practice. If I had practiced more, I'm sure it would have, you know, actually stopped. Escape plan. Endless Agony is mid. Blur is good here. Pair it with a Survivor. That's fair. Oh, it kind of makes sense. I'd say I half get it, half don't. Do you mean like sight reading? Or do you mean like more like song creation angle? Because a lot of songs use like the same chords, and so if you're getting at that, I think I understand. But I might be not understanding. Because like a lot of ragtimes obviously use like similar chords, at least on piano. And so if you know one ragtime, a second ragtime is easier to handle. And so I could totally get that angle. Is Catalyst crazy here? I'll wait a bit more. Okay. I guess that makes sense, kinda. Yeah, that's fair, actually, because, like, what I was learning was muscle memory for a song. I'd just play a song until I had it muscle memoried, but then you kind of forget that. Obviously, the longer you practice, the less likely you are to forget it. You know, I've never thought of it like that. That's actually pretty wise. Because thinking about it, yeah, I just, you know, played the song, but I didn't know the song, I guess. That makes a lot of sense. Oh yeah, I forgot to use these. I'll probably use it with Catalyst. Whoops. Get rid of that burn. Let's see, keep Bane and Expertise. Maybe I should have kept Piercing Wow. Oh, does he actually remove buffs? I thought he just buffed himself. I didn't realize he could also remove buffs. But I noticed my strength minus is gone, and I don't think he just gained 7 strength out of nowhere. Maybe I'm wrong, though. The Survivor and a Reflect. There's Catalyst. Duplication Potion. There we go. Got him at 576. Man, I don't know if that's enough. Play Choke, because why not? Sounds fun. That's fair. I learned some of that. Because after I stopped playing piano, I got more into chord progressions and stuff like that. But I never got too deep into that, and I think had I started with that, it might have been better. Again, I don't think my piano teacher was absolutely the best piano teacher. She kind of mostly just walked away and just kind of let me go crazy at it. I definitely will, because that side was always more interesting anyways. Music theory is what it's usually called, I believe. And that side was definitely what was more interesting. It's just my piano teacher taught me the opposite of that, which just sucks, kinda. There we go. Not too bad. Oh, I definitely will. I'll do it after stream. Well, I could do it right now. Well, is it a long topic, or is it... I'll catch you next time. You have an awesome night. Thanks for showing up. See you around. That's fair. Then I will probably not try to tackle it on stream. Man, that's fair. Anyways, I'm gonna let you go now, because I'm really bad at saying goodbyes. I'll sit there and say goodbye 5 times. So if I don't let you go, you might be stuck here with me forever. Seriously though, thanks for showing up. Have a wonderful night.